Good morning, my name is Engineer Piyush Pandey. Welcome to today's session of Motivational Skills, and the topic for today's discussion is there is nothing like competition. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, you heard it right. There is nothing like competition. If you analyze this thing, competition, how we judge that there is a kind of competition around us? What is the criteria of judging any kind of competition? The kind of jobs that are available and which the majority of people are doing, we look for competition in that particular domain only. If large number of people are associated with one particular job, we say that there is a tough competition, there is a huge competition. But if you analyze the different types of jobs that are happening within the country, you will find that actually there is no competition at all. Whatever you know, whatever subjects you learn in your graduations and post-graduations, and according to you, the subjects in which you are perfect, you will never find any kind of competition in those subjects, in those fields. What you need to do is, you need to decide that what you exactly want to be in your life, and then put your whole effort to learn everything about that field. Try to find out what you can do best and then spend your entire life doing it. Try to find out what you are good at. Try to find out where are your real inclinations. And when you start preparing for it, when you start preparing to acquire it as your profession, try to think that you have to gain as much knowledge about that particular thing as you can. Because from professional point of view, first of all, you must think that whatever I am learning, whatever I am gaining in the form of knowledge, I have to utilize it in my own way. I don't have to utilize it for others. When we want to utilize things for others, we become dependent on them. And when we start utilizing our own talent for ourselves, there is no dependence. We are absolutely independent. Try to realize this fact, ladies and gentlemen. When we do graduations or post-graduations, what we do? We prepare resumes, we go to different organizations and we apply for job. Be it government, be it private, it can be any kind of job. But this is the real scenario that we people are doing. Since last many years, we learn something, we do graduations, post-graduations, PhDs, and after that, we apply in other organizations for job. And what happens? If other organizations are having vacancies related to your qualification, they will hire you. If they have no vacancy, they are not going to hire you. And when they do not hire you, you become jobless. And then you say, there is a very tough competition. We are not getting jobs. We are so qualified. We are master degree holders. We are PhDs. And still we are not getting jobs. We scored highest percentage in our graduations, post-graduations and PhDs. And see how unlucky we are not getting any job, be it government, be it private. When you depend on others, your own independence ends forever. In today's India, where there are large number of courses going on in different types of colleges and universities, but there is no relevant job available according to the courses that are running in different colleges and universities, how can you expect to get a good job after completing your graduations, post-graduations, even PhDs? This is absolutely not possible. We all know the scenario here in our country, India. Whatever you may do, you will never find a relevant job according to that. You will never find. There are very few vacancies. And the biggest problem which this country is having is, since last many years, only 3 or 4 cities and towns have been designated as industrial towns and cities where there are large number of organizations working in different domains. And what are these places? Delhi NCR, Bangalore and Hyderabad. Delhi NCR, Bangalore and Hyderabad. Ladies and gentlemen, since I was a child, I have been listening this thing consistently that Delhi NCR, Bangalore and Hyderabad are the industrial towns of the country. They are the industrial giants of the country. And today, I am about 40 years old and still I am listening the same thing. Delhi NCR, Bangalore and Hyderabad are the industrial towns of the country. So when I was in lower classes, first standard, second standard, At that time also I was listening this thing that Delhi NCR, Bangalore and Hyderabad are the great towns, industrial towns of the country. And today I am father of a child, and still I am listening the same thing. It means that the growth and development in terms of technology, in terms of job, has been zero throughout all these years. Still, people have same thing in their mind that Delhi NCR, Bangalore and Hyderabad are the major industrial towns of the country. Why is it so? Because different governments, they never tried to elaborate industrial towns and cities. They never even thought about developing other cities and other towns of the country into industrial hubs so that people studying over there can also get relevant jobs according to their qualification. This is the major problem here in India. No politician ever thought in this direction. No politician ever thought in this direction. It is a moment of great pride for all of us Indians that Bangalore is the Silicon Valley of India. It's a matter of great pride and honor, ladies and gentlemen. Hats off to Bangalore. But why only Bangalore? Why not other cities and towns of the country? You have developed engineering colleges, MBA colleges, BBA, BCA, B Pharma colleges in every corner of the country, but industries are not in every corner of the country. Industries are limited to only few cities and towns. And that is the only reason that why young graduates, they get jobs rarely in the field of their study. They study something else and they do something else. The cities and towns where these industries are situated, the people living in those cities and towns already acquire the job openings within those industries. Since they are living in the same city and the same town where the industries are established, they are more aware about what is happening in the industries of their city. They are more aware that when new vacancies are opening and how to fill up that vacancy. They are more aware than the students of those cities and towns where there are no industries. Try to understand this thing, and you will also say that it is truth. Compare a child living in a non-industrial city and town to a child who is studying in industrial towns like Delhi NCR, Bangalore and Hyderabad. They are always more aware about industrial trends and they keep preparing themselves according to that. And that is why they are highly knowledgeable in terms of gaining jobs according to their qualification. And rest of the students of India are lacking this thing. So what we need to do is the different chief ministers of the states, they strictly need to focus on developing large number of industries in their states. Because there are large number of engineering colleges, MBA colleges, other BBA, BCA, and there are different types of courses happening in every corner of the country. I would like to repeat this sentence: in every corner of the country, ladies and gentlemen. In every corner of the country, there are large number of professional colleges. And I must say that those professional colleges are doing great. They are providing great knowledge to the students. They are providing great industrial experience to the students. They are sending their students to great industries for industrial visits, for seminars, for gaining other type of technical knowledge that they require to be a great professional. But what is the use of it if industries are limited to few cities and few towns in the country? There is no use of it. And this is the only reason why most of the people of the country are unemployed. You have done graduation in a particular thing, and then you start searching for a job according to that. If you do not get the job according to your qualification, how some other person will hire you? If you try to search for a job of a different domain, why that person should hire you? Your qualifications are not in accordance with the kind of job he is offering. Try to understand this thing, ladies and gentlemen. You have specific qualifications, and related to that specific qualification, you must search for a specific job. And if you are not getting that specific job, we have to run our families, we have to look after our children, what we should do? We should go and search for some other job if we are not getting job according to our qualification. But who will hire you? Who will hire you? The other job that you are searching for, it has also got certain qualification criteria, and you are not having that qualification criteria. How can the person hire you? This is the major problem. This is the reason behind large number of unemployment in the country. The courses that you have done, there are no relevant jobs according to that, and other people offering different other categories of jobs, they are not willing to hire you because your qualification is not in accordance with the kind of job they are offering. And this is the major reason why there is so much unemployment in the country. And what we need to do to eradicate this situation, ladies and gentlemen, chief ministers of different states, they must ensure large number of industrial growth in their respective states. They must try to bring large number of industries in their states. This is the only reason by the help of which we can ensure equal growth of people studying in professional colleges in different states of the country. This is the only thing that we need to do, ladies and gentlemen. And this is the responsibility primarily of the chief ministers of different states. Because they are the people who can bring great industries in their states. They are the people who are responsible for any kind of activity happening in their respective states. So if they want to establish their reputation, and even if they want to get selected as chief minister in next election, they must concentrate on providing good jobs to the youth, to the unemployed people. Ladies and gentlemen, I must say this thing, that even if a politician wants to become chief minister consistently for many years, he need to do this thing. Because the major problem here in India is relevant job opportunities, and if some state is able to eradicate this condition, believe me, ladies and gentlemen, the chief minister of that state will remain chief minister of that particular state throughout his life. Because job is the major thing that we Indians require. Not only jobs, but specifically relevant jobs according to the relevant qualification that we have done. This is the major requirement, and it needs to be fulfilled. That's why through this video today, I want to request all the honorable chief ministers of the states of the country that please think about this. Develop as many industries in your state as you can, so that your students are not forced to leave the state and they can find relevant job opportunities within their hometown. That's all for today, ladies and gentlemen. I hope that you loved my today's video. Please subscribe my channel, ER Piyush Pandey, trainer B.Tech MBA, and please don't forget to press the bell icon so that every time you can get instant notification of all my latest videos. Thank you very much. Have a great day.